Hello everyone and welcome. How is everybody doing tonight? Thank you for joining. If this is your first time here, let us know. Hi Tiff. If you don't mind hitting the share button, thumbs up, any of that, I'd appreciate it. All right, we're going to be working with a new sign tonight. Life is better at the cabin. Now I thought we'd use one of our mesh rails tonight, but we're not going to put much mesh on it. All right, now these are made to be interchangeable. So, oh, thank you very much. So, you can change the sign out anytime you want. All right, so we're going to be working with an 18-inch, what do you call it? Oh, dang, swag. There we go. And we're going to put that on here. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to stretch this out a little bit just to move all the pieces around, because usually they get pretty squished in shipping. Actually, I think it goes this way. Nope, I think I had it right the first time. So all I'm doing is spreading everything out. Now I've done these mesh rails before, and we've used mesh and ribbon tails and other items. But tonight we're going to be working with the swag. So I just want to kind of give it some movement, stretch it out, uncurl it, all that greenery to it to give it more dimension. And we're going to be doing that tonight. Actually, this shouldn't take that long. We're just going to give you different ideas now and then. And if you're not following me on Facebook, I have Robin's Wreathery Classes and Supplies. I also have Robin's Personalized Gifts, which we've come up with some really unique Father's Day gifts. So you might want to check out those Facebook pages. All right. There's a piece of wire on here that we don't want on there. So we're going to get it off. Otherwise, I'm going to stick myself. I don't want that. There we go. Alright, so see, all I did was kind of lift them up, spread them out. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually attach this to the bottom rail here. Because if I go to the middle rail, it kind of covers up the bears on the bottom of the sign. Hi, Tiff. Rach, thank you. So, I have some tinsel tie here that looks like pine. So, I'm going to take a couple of pieces because I want to put it in a few different spots to kind of anchor this down. So I think we're going to cut about 5. And if you were putting mesh on this, that's what you would use, some tinsel ties. And usually 5 is a decent amount. So what I want to kind of do is I want to kind of find the middle, and then I want to attach the tinsel tie to this. Actually, I'm going to bring it up So we're going to do it this way. Let's go ahead and put these on in place, because I can use these to attach the other greenery, and I can also use them to attach the bears. So like I said, we're using the bottom rail, we're not using the middle rail. This is just a nice rustic door hanger or wall hanging for at a cabin. Now, I thought about putting some of this underneath, but I don't think I'm going to go for that. I think we'll be fine without it. Okay. I love that. So much going on, so much stuff that I'm booby-trapped here. All right. And see, this will blend in with this, so you won't even know that's what we used to tie it. I'm going to pull these up first before I start twisting. And you watch, I probably won't be able to find them once I do that. It really blends in nicely. And then we got, shift this a little bit. And we got two more. And one more. And you can use these tinsel ties to attach your ribbon tails. See, I told you, it's going to disguise it so good, I'm not going to be able to find them. Okay, there's one. Well, let's try the glasses. Okay, there we go. There it is. See, it's just disguised so nice. Now, you might end up having to readjust some things when you're done. How many more? We got two. Just a different take on a mesh rail. Thank you, Tiff. And we could even make one for the lake, too. So I'm just going to fluff this out a little bit again. So maybe that's the thing to do. Attach it to it first, and then go back and readjust. All right. So that's what we've got so far. Now, if you didn't want it out this far, we can just bend back those longer pieces. And see that? Boy, this is shedding. All right, what I have here is I have two with some pine cones, some little blueberries on it. So I want to incorporate that in here too. So I actually taped them together. Now if you don't want to use that, you can also just use your swag here to wrap it around. But see, it's just giving it a fuller look with some different colors and textures. Kind of want that on this side. There we go. I don't like that. So we're just going to take that, throw it out. Readjust our pine cones so they're looking up. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Now with this, I have the tinsel tie right there, so we're just going to use that. It just gives it a nice pine look with the pine cones in there. There we go. Now I have 3 bears, and I think we're going to put Mama Bear in the bow, and then we'll kind of place the baby bears somewhere in here, and then put her in the bow. So I could, if I wanted to, I could also use a button bow holder with this, but I'm not. I'm just going to use some rope. Get rid of this mess. Alright. So I've already taped one end, so I can thread it through easily. And then we're going to knot this end. You always get, with my kits, you always get a button bow holder and you always get the string. I could just put a knot here and then put a knot up here too. Just want to get this even. There we go. And then we're just going to pull this off. There. So, what I think I'm going to be using is this, but I want to use something with it. And that's what I'm struggling with. I had a couple options here. Where did it go? I thought this plaid was pretty, but I didn't think it went that great with that. So, this has black in it, so I think we are going to go ahead and use this one. Now, I'm going to use a piece of tinsel tie because I really want it to blend in. Don't want to lose my bears here in the woods. The sign is listed. The rail is listed. If you want bears, let me know. But I like this ribbon because this has got the black and white check. It's got moose, it's got bear, and it's got trees on it. So I think that's pretty cool. So I'm doing about a 5-inch loop. About right. Yeah, that's good. And I'm going to do 5 loops. This is one of my favorite ribbons, the Swiss dot. I love those. And we're going to go ahead and add this. And I'm going to start like this and cut it on this side because it is directional. So I want it to hang down. I'm going a little bit shorter on those. And I think I'm only going to do 3 loops. And then I'm going to bring it back to the tan with this burlap in front. And this is not wired. How did that get in there? Alright, let's go ahead and use this one. Because I want it to look woodsy, and I want to be able to put the bear on front, and I want her to stand out. So thank you. I'm going to go just a little bit smaller than the loop below it. This is really sturdy. And I think I'm only going with 3 loops on this one. Now I'm just looking to see. I guess that'll be good. Because she'll really show nicely there. Alright. So I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to grab the ribbon. I'm going to twist it. then we're going to put it down through. Using a sign. Yikes. Alright. Let's go ahead and fix our bow. And we've got 5 of the Swiss dot. And we've got 3 of this one. And then we've got 3 of that one. And I don't know, I don't think I'm feeling it. It's almost like it needs something besides the bear. But we've got everything going in the direction that we want it to. Let's just make sure we got all our dovetails here. What's the temp in your neck of the woods tonight? We could go below freezing. It's May. Seriously? And we're going to have 2 days without rain. And then we'll have more days with rain. I don't know. I think Mother Nature's lost her compass. Okay, now we want to put the bear in here, but I'm thinking we want to put a little bit of greenery too. So I think that's what it needs in there. Yes. It needs some greenery in there. That'll perk up that dull burlap. I don't know where all that came from. Let's get that out of there. Okay. And I'm going to take off this pick. I don't need it on there. And I'm liable to poke myself with it. So we're just going to remove that hazard. And this one is a little bit longer and we don't need it that long. So we're going to trim some of that too. Oh goodness. Not here. It's going to get chilly. Alright, so see, I'm just going to put that on either side of him, or her, the mama. Let's just get my glue gun out. Alright. Okay. I'm going to go under the burlap and have it coming out like that. I had another piece. Got it. Got some pine cones we can put in there too, if we want. Okay. think I'm going to glue this spacer on the back. Because this is 1/8 inch wood. So if I glue that on the back, I should be able to glue it to a piece of tinsel tie. And then it should hold. So what I'm going to do is tie it around the burlap to secure it, and then see, I'll have it just sitting up a little bit, and then I'll glue our girl onto there. That way it looks like she's just gonna twist it around a little more and create a little loop of a platform there, and then we're going to glue her right onto there. So she'll be secure. All right. And then glue a few of these little pine cones around. Just to make it look woodsy, right? And then I'll put one on the end. That, and then one over here. That in there. All right, now we got the two babies. So I think we'll put that one right there. I just want to see what this looks like. I just have a ribbon tail right there. That looks kind of pretty. All right. Yeah, right there. Actually, I can use this to just twist. And then I can just glue that right onto there. Oh, thank you. Anything good in the garden? I had to bring in some of my plants tonight because we're supposed to get a cold snap. I'll stay there, Mr. Bear. I don't think I need those. All right, I'm going to turn it around. What do you think? Just simple. How much do you want? I'll send you a bunch. This doesn't look like it's in the middle, does it? We're going to have to scoot it over a little bit. There. Hey, Jeannie. How are you? When you coming back to the library? We have class next Tuesday. But there we go. Got our swag. We've got our bow. We've got our interchangeable sign. Just simple, rustic looking, something for the cabin. Oops, I missed a dovetail. Tiff was supposed to catch me on that. Just something simple. You got it. UPS or USPS? Rachel wants our cold weather, Jeannie. I've been posting the classes on the library site and my Robin's personalized gift page. There was a choice of a Father's Day standing pose set or 2 watermelon door hangers. Oh wow, cool. I'll try and send it to you. We do it once a month. So that's it for tonight, folks. Rachel, what's your schedule like this week? Just a very simple sign. Very simple mesh rail that we put a swag on. I'll find it. Yeah, it's the Hughesville Public Area Library, I think is what it is. Thank you, Rachel. All right, you all. Did you say when, Rach? You're going on? Okay, Rachel will be on tomorrow. I'll try and watch for it. I got a lot happening here tomorrow. Again. Plus I got a large order of flags to get out for a different school. So you are so welcome. All right, I will see you all next Monday. I will not be live on Wednesday. We have another meeting, so I will talk to you all soon. Thank you, and good night.